First of all, I would like to pay my high respect to His Excellency Lee Cheng, Director General of BELTEI Group, and the President of BELTEI International School University, and Lok Chum Teo. Also, I would like to pay my great honor to the judges, management team, teacher, contestant, and all the audience. Very good afternoon. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Santos Sujit Alawasri, contestant from BELTEI International School Campus 14, Takmau Town. It is such a great honor that I have opportunity to come to present such an important topic in this final round, which is about describe my neighbor. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, before we go into my topic, I would like to define a keyword that relates to my topic. It is neighbor. According to Cambridge Dictionary, neighbor means someone who lives very near to you. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, I highly believe that we all have neighbors, but just they live various lifestyle or conditions. Okay, everyone, do you want to know my amazing neighbor? They are so wonderful. Of course, now let's move to the first point. Well, my neighbors are real gentle and friendly. Most citizens living in Takmau Town are very friendly, but the great thing is that they are so gentle and friendly with good and high education. As the result, nowadays, the way my neighbors communicate with each other are very gentle and respectful. When we have meeting or wedding, the neighbors always smile to each other or laugh. And sometimes they chat about this, about that to create a happy environment. And for example, if someone in my town have the cries or upset, all the neighbor will persuade him or her with a sweet word or polite word to make him or her stand and smile again. And the second point, it is about my neighbor are very absolutely helpful. Both young guy and old guy are very helpful. When my neighbor have a problem, even daytime or nighttime, all the neighbor will constantly try to help as possible as they can. For example, if someone meet the robbers or burglars, all the neighbor will come out together and catch those robbers or burglars. And the third point, it is about my neighbor are real kind and generous. Of course, my neighbor are real kind and generous. When we have something delicious, they normally share to each other to eat or taste together happily. And more particularly is that if someone have got sick or accident or need to have, all the neighbor will make charity to have saved that guy without caring about any tendency. And my lovely neighbor always help each other without caring about to get something back. And finally, I'm very proud and I love my neighbor so much because they are very friendly, gentle, kind, generous, and friendly. And I truly want to live across them forever. My message to all of you is that please love and make our friend with our neighbor because they can help us when we have trouble. And like one proverb said that, a friend in need is a friend indeed. Thank you for your paying attention to my presentation. Thank you.
Respect Your Excellency, Lok Chum Teo, and all participants. May I begin the questions? Good afternoon, Sojit.
Good afternoon, sir.
So, what would you do if you had a really noisy neighbor?
Thank you for your great question. I do is when we have noise, I will to have them without don't give them has the noise more because when we have the noise a lot, it's not good for the town. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
My respect to His Excellency, Lok Chum Teo, and all participants. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How would you feel if your neighbor moved away? Your favorite neighbor moved away from Phnom Penh and was not your neighbor anymore. How would you feel?
Thank you for your great question. If my neighbor move away from me, I feel that I'm so sad because they are very friendly and they all help each other too much. And they are very good for, it's not good for me because I am play with them all the time. So if they move away, I feel very sad for them. Thank you.
Thank you.